Bella started, so we'll start. Right.
ఇంకోదేవి ఆయనకి ఇచ్చేది వస్తున్నది కదా శ్లోకం చదువుతారు.
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरवन चारी यशोदानंदन व्रजन रंजन यमुना तीरवन चारी यशोदानंदन व्रजन रंजन यमुना तीरवन चारी यशोदानंदन बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जय जगन्नाथ जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पतगामी नयन पतगामी भाव तुम्हें जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पतगामी नयन पतगामी भाव तुम्हें निताय गौरांगो निताय गौरांगो निताय गौरांगो गौरहरि जय सचिनंदन जय सचिनंदन जय सचिनंदन गौरा हरि पतित पवाना पतित पवाना पतित पवाना गौरा हरि जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय 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 गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल श्री राधा गोपी वल्लभ की जय श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की जय श्री गौर निताय की जय श्री भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय श्रील गुरुदेव की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय श्रीमद् भगवद गीता ग्रंथ की जय निताय गौर हरि ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरौ श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदां सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपः कुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामीनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पुंगुं लंघयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं श्रीपरमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यईश्वरम् ओम पवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यत्स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षः सहभ्याभ्यान्तरं सचरम् श्री विष्णु Hare Krishna. So last week, Hare Krishna. So last week we had, we did not have class, right? Last week? What happened? Where did I cancel? Oh yes. My memory is going away, I'm sorry. I was wondering why did I cancel last week? Yeah, there was a class in Arvind Ghosh's house. So last week we discussed this important shloka 3.29. Prakrite Gunakaram. There is a which shloka we discussed? 27. Prakrite Kriyamanani Gunai Karmani Sarvashah Ahankara Vimudatma Kartahim Iti Manyate. So the spirit soul, bewildered by the influence of false ego, thinks himself to the doer of activities that are actually carried out by the three modes of material nature. So we discussed on length on this actually. Almost 2 hours we discussed on this shloka. That understanding how much choice we have. A lot of people think, I'm just summarizing a little, a lot of people think that we have a lot of choice. But our choice is very minimal. Our only choice is to choose God. Try to remember God. That's all. Otherwise, every other activity is going as per our body, our nature, modes of material nature, trigunas. They are literally holding all of us. We think that we have made a choice to come here. Actually, yes, we did make a choice to come here. But if our nature is in Rajoguna, and some nice new movie started coming in the morning, or some IPL matches there in the morning, you will not come here. Automatically your Rajoguna will pull you towards that side. So as per our body and as per our nature, if you go by that and the three modes of material nature, Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, the way Durga Ma is holding all of us through our ropes, we cannot function only. Our destiny is very clear. You know, already they say, right? Talarata. आपका destiny लिखा हुआ है. जो लिखा हुआ है ऐसे ही होगा, ऐसे ही होगा. लेकिन एक चीज, one thing that is not written in our destiny is our choice to come to Satsang. That we have to make. Right? And that also to some extent, for example, we raise ourselves to Sattva-guna, our tendencies of making the choice towards Satsang will increase. But how much progress we'll make in the Satsang is again a free will. Right? So actually everything is pre-planned, everything is going as per the plan. You know, it's like a small child, who's playing and you have a chocolate in your hand. You show that chocolate, immediately the child will come and take it. Is there a science needed? Nothing. Astrology means what? Astrology is this only, right? There is a child, there is a chocolate. Do you need astrological science to find out? Will the child come and take the chocolate? Can you tell the nakshatras, Prabhu? No nakshatra needed. That child has a tendency to eat chocolate. You have a chocolate in your hand. He will come and take the chocolate. As simple as that. That is how this whole material world is functioning. This secret is only known to people who learn Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise they will not know. They'll think, I am a very nice person. I am doing all these things. Yes, you are a nice person. But the choices to do good things is being given by God. And you are automatically making those choices. Because you are already in that Sattva-guna. Now to change this track and go towards God is something that very rare people do. Very rare people do. Otherwise people are very satisfied in Sattva-guna also. You know, oh Prabhuji, in my house there is Vrata, there is Homam, there is this, there is Grupravesham, there is this Chandi Home, this Rudra Home, this Home, they're very satisfied. Don't think by doing all the homas you'll go back to God. Those homas will purify you. Those homas will give you, those pujas, all these things will purify you. Samskaras in life. Samskaras will put samskar. For you to remember that there are some episodes that have happened in your life. To purify you. All the Vedic processes are to purify you. But ultimately, the biggest choice that we all have to make is the choice of going back to Krishna. Any questions on this? Based on that, I'll go forward. Are you all clear what we discussed?
Yes, one question.
Yes.
So sometimes we also fluctuate between Rajoguna and then Sattva. Maybe in your family members, so you can see that they're fluctuating. Maybe sometimes they're in Sattva, but again they're going back to Rajoguna.
Correct.
So you really want them to get into that, but the more time they stay in Rajoguna, they still continue in doing that, and you see the Sattva is like slowly balancing.
Yeah.
So how do we really, because your family members are there in that way, you really want to bring them back to those?
Yeah. So, good question. Actually, Krishna answered this in 16th chapter. 16th chapter, right? 1 second. 3 modes of material nature. Divine and demonic natures and 1 second. Perfection of renunciation. What is 17? Divisions of faith. 3 modes of material nature. There he clearly answers. 14th chapter, sorry. He answers. He says, there is always a competition going on between the 3 modes. Sometimes Sattva-guna becomes prominent, Rajo and Tamo goes down. Sometimes Rajo becomes prominent, Sattva and Tamo goes down. And sometimes Tamo becomes prominent, Sattva and Rajo goes down. There is always a competition going on between these 3 modes. Even within us. In the morning you are in some mood, afternoon you are in some mood, evening you are in some other mood. Right? And according to what you eat also, you will go into Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. So according to what kind of people you associate with, you will go into Rajo, Tamo and Sattva. So the most important thing is that we have to start recognizing, first of all recognizing what is Tamo, what is Rajo and what is Sattva. First get the intelligence to recognize. And once you start recognizing, then you start making the choices. then you start making the choices. How much you want to go, slowly increase the element of sattva in your life. But in some places, rajas is also needed. Some places rajas is needed. For example, sometimes we have to organize a festival, right? So many coordination activities, calling people, tracking them down, keeping this, keeping that, getting things done, quickly get it done. Otherwise, oh Prabhu, last minute thing, ye nahi bola, wo nahi bola. Rajas is needed. Rajas is needed. Passion. But that passion also you can employ in service of Krishna. There is, as long as you employ all these gunas in the service of Krishna, it is bhakti. Bhakti doesn't mean you can only do after sattva-guna. Of course, bhakti is above this. That's why Krishna says in 2nd chapter, Traigunya Vishyavedo Nishtraigulyo Bhavarjuna Dvandva Nitva Sattvasto Nir-Yogakshima Matavan. He says, the Traigunas, raise yourself, Arjuna, above all this. Raise yourself. Don't be proud that you are in sattva-guna. Some people have that pride also. I am a very sattvic person. That is also anartha. Pride itself is anartha. What to speak of saying that I am a good person? Right? So don't try to be a good, bad or ugly person, just become a devotee. Whatever you are, employ. So our relatives, our family members, us, all of us fluctuate. But by voluntarily we can change it. We have to do that voluntarily. It's not easy. But most important lesson, Matajis and Prabhujis, is that we should understand that we don't have much choice. In this material world, we don't have much choice. Right from our birth, our kundali is written. Our activities are written. Our destiny is written. When which organ will go down is also written. When our age, when we'll have diseases, problems also is written. Astrology is a very great science, let me tell you. But from a God's angle, if you see, astrology is like meaningless science. Because it's very predictable. It's very predictable. Every day if you eat Maggi, what will happen? Maggi for breakfast, Maggi for lunch, Maggi for dinner. Have any doubts? What will happen? You'll pakka die. You'll die. Every day you drink thumbs up. You will die in 2-3 days. No joking. We are all thinking, they're all nice things. You will die. You'll be admitted in a hospital. Finish. Do you need astrology for that? No. Common sense, basic sense. Right? So, Krishna is explaining.
Our gunas are changing. Sometimes it is sattvic, sometimes it is even tamasic also. So these gunas, if we chant more, if we do more chanting, or if we do more attendance of
Satsang
and all, will that tamogun change?
Yes, it is changing. Already it is changing, bro. Don't you think so? When 4 years back, did you ever think that you'll sit like this, hear Bhagavad Gita every Saturday morning? We know it's changing. A lot of times people come and tell me, devotees come, Prabhu, I'm chanting, but bad thoughts are still coming. I tell them more thoughts will come. Because when you clean the house, you'll get dust or no? Until you clean the house, how is it? It looks clean only. Once you take a broom and start brooming, then you'll see so much dust coming. So once you start chanting the names of Hari, Om Shriman Narayana Namaha, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namaha, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When you start doing this, you start grooming your heart. Cheto Darpana Madhanam Bhava Mahadvaval Vinirvapanam. Darpan, कुछ clean कर रहे हो. क्या मिलेगा आपको? दूध मिलेगा. But what is the advancement then, Prabhu? Then what is the point? At least you know that there is a problem, no? After coming to Satsang, at least you diagnosed your disease. ये तो मालूम चला बीमार हो. बाहर के लोगों को तो ये भी नहीं मालूम बीमार हो. हमको तो ये मालूम हम बीमार हैं. Now I want treatment. Prabhu, tell me what to do. How should I improve my chanting? How should I improve my satsang? How should I, like Mataji, you are asking question. Previously, where were we asking questions? All of us were champions. Whatever I'm doing, I'm great. Accept me the way I am. Human Rights Commission. Accept me the way I am, the most beautiful, the most greatest person alive. Don't you recognize me? But now, when we chant the Lord, we should feel, ये दुनिया में मेरे से दरिद्र कोई नहीं है. वो आएगा, मालूम आएगा. I'm not saying we should feel like that. You will automatically feel like that. When you see the mirror in the morning, check इनका बक्कू ना. Why am I still alive? ये सूरत बदसूरत. ऐसा लगना चाहिए. अभी ऐसे लग रहा है, मतलब प्रोसेस चालू नहीं होगा. चालू होगा. We will feel, because that is what our acharyas have felt. If you see Ramanujacharya, if you see Madhvacharya, if you see great acharyas in our lineage, if you see their bhajans, what do you think? What do they sing the bhajan? Oh, I am the most Deena. I am the most fallen. Oh, Mahaprabhu, please save me. I am not qualified to go and preach. I am not qualified to go and share also. But you are engaging me in your service. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. Like that, acharyas feel. What are we feeling? And what to speak of materialistic people? They don't even know what's going on. But these are very important things in Bhagavad Gita. That's why I'm spending more time. Karma Yoga means do your karma. Don't expect any things in return. Don't expect any outcome out of it. That is Karma Yoga, no doubt about it. But how much karma are you doing by your own choice? Even that karma is mostly affected by your own nature. The only activity you can do other than what is planned is bhakti. That is one place Krishna will not interfere. And we can spontaneously change. Our destiny says, for example, my destiny says, I have to, according to my nature, my duplicitous nature, my sick nature, whatever natures I have inside which you don't know, I may have to take 20 lakh births to go back to Krishna. ठीक है ना? That is my destiny. वो उतना कुंडली कोई नहीं देखता है. These Kundali people say, okay, this life you will be like this. That's all they tell. But there are some people who do Nadi Josham, they also tell next life where we go. That's another level science. Rarely found now. But that is there. But maximum they can go is 1 or 2 lives. They can tell past life what were you, next life what will you do, this life what will you do. Right? Now, according to my nature, according to my tendencies, according to my priorities, my thoughts, it will take 20 million lives for me to go back to Krishna. That is fixed. Krishna is planned. Krishna is planned. Oh, this life, this fellow will only speak. Next life, he'll follow what he speaks. Our next life, he'll make some more. Our next life, he knows my tendency. He knows my soul. In this life, my name is Leelanandas. Next life, it will be Tommy Julie, something. Because of my activity. So, Krishna is already planned. Krishna is already planned. How soon does Krishna want us? Today. But are we ready? No. So, Krishna is slowly planning us. But what is the choice we have? Suddenly, some devotees come into our life, and suddenly, I pick up the chanting guy and start chanting. Krishna is shocked. He was supposed to do this after 5,000 lives. How come he is doing it now? He is supposed to live like a cat, rat, pig, everything, right? Spider. And then, then Purana, Mishra, Singh, Chaudhary, Tumma, Kamma, Reddy, ये पूरा करने वाला था. उसके बाद ये supposed to pick up chant. Hey, how did he pick up? We can surprise God. We have that ability. We have that free will. He is abhijna swarat. Swarat means completely independent. We are limitedly swarat, but we are swarat. We have the nature. We can make that choice. Little choice. So the moment we pick up the chanting bag, what did Krishna do? Immediately replan our life. We were earlier supposed to go back in 20,000 lives. Now we will convert it into 20 lives.
Formatting
पूरा formatting, पूरा data science. पूरा change हो गया. Next life में हमारा होने वाला बच्चा, हमारी बीवी, सारे बदल जाते हैं. एक ही minute. Can you do that? He can do that. The moment you made one choice to go towards him, you will make 100 choices to come towards you. I change everything.
Chanting is prompt.
Huh?
It would change the.
Khadam. And then next life, you suddenly become brahmachari. You took a birth and you're supposed to be a grahastha. Take care of your household things and everything. Suddenly you decided, no, I had a wife thousands of times, I had a children thousands of times. Let me dedicate this one life to Krishna. Then how many lives were left? 20, right? So 19, next life. you become brahmachari. I'm not saying brahmachari is the highest. Even grahastha can go back. But completely you dedicated. Then what is Krishna? Arey, ye kya kiya? Okay, very nice. Hari bol. We'll make it into 3 lives. From 20, it comes to 3 lives. And suddenly, in that life itself, you declare to Krishna, do whatever you want to do, I am your devotee. Very completely surrender, Sharanagati. Whatever happens, I am done. Then what does Krishna do? I have forget about 3 lives, I am coming now. He is ready. That dynamic is spiritual life. Material life, there is no dynamism. Flat number 501 will take birth in flat number 602 as a lizard. That is already fixed. So कुछ नहीं कर सकते. Everybody understood? This is the science of Krishna consciousness. You make your choice, you can change your destiny. Spiritual choice, not material choice. Material choice, how many choices you make? You will remain here only. Janma, Mukti, Jara, Vyadi, Dukkha, Dosha, and Darshana. Once Prabhupada told, what is the use of going to astrologer? I am the biggest astrologer. Huh? Swami, you are biggest? Tell me what will happen next. You will die. What do you need astrology? Janma, Mukti, Jara, that is your astrology. You will become old, you will get disease, you will die. And you will take birth also. Prabhupada is to make good fun of this kind of people. Once one scientist went to Prabhupada, he said, Swamiji, we decreased the death rate like anything. We decreased the disease and the death rate. Now science and technology improved like anything. Prabhupada told, I thought the death rate was always 100%. Did you decrease it? That scientist don't know where to keep his face. That's all it is, right? What death rate are you talking about? Everybody has to die one day. There is no discussion on that. Right? You can deny God, but can you deny death? At the time of death, can you tell, I am a PhD, biochemistry, Yamaraj will kill, Rara, waiting for you in the court. But Prabhupada said one beautiful thing. All the acharyas have told this. The person who becomes Krishna conscious will not take birth again. You can stop death. We can stop death. The person who becomes Krishna conscious, there is no death. There is no death means what? There is no birth. Death will anyway come because we have already a body. We have to get out of this body, na? But there is no birth. Yamaraj has nothing to do with all of us. When we become dedicated, in your given capacity, of course, we all feel, I am not perfect, I am not. You will never become perfect. But at least endeavor to become perfect. Take some resolutions. I am wearing this kanti. I will not eat some things. That's a resolution. I am wearing tilak. This is my identity. Krishna, I am your servant. I am going to Satsang. This is the most important thing. Conducting Satsang, going to Satsang, being in Satsang, serving devotees, serving senior devotees, taking Diksha, initiation, trying to make progress. These are all choices you will be making in our life. And such people will not see Yamaraj. Granted. आप लोगों को belief नहीं है तो आपका problem है. This is told by the acharyas. You will not see Yamaraj. You will not see Yamaraj. Because God is very merciful. God is very merciful. He doesn't want us to see Yamaraj. He doesn't want us to see. We want to see Yamaraj. If you murder somebody, will you get death punishment? Or will you get punishment? Yes or no? Then you all should be punished, no? Did you all murder or no? How does he know? No. Did you all murder or no? Did you not stamp on an ant? You murdered that. Prabhuji, वो तो ant है. In Krishna's view, there is no difference between an ant and a human. From God's view, there is no difference between ant and human. Our Supreme Court has passed a law that if you kill an ant, that's okay. No police complaint, no FIR. But you kill a human, FIR, police complaint, court, and saza also. Again, which law is greater, Supreme Court or God's law? Obviously, Supreme Court law is only for this body. God's law is for many, many bodies, many, many lives. So there is a law in which this whole universe is running. We should be very concerned about it. Of course, Supreme Court law also is not bad. It is telling some basic rules. But don't think that is where it stops. If you did something wrong, you will get the result of that. You can't escape it. You can't escape it. People were so concerned with laws of karma, Prabhujis and Matajis. These days people are not understanding. You know how dangerous laws of karmas are. People are not understanding. In earlier days, they were very fearful. You know, one person, I heard, when he was dying, he called his son. He was very sick and he was going to die. That time he called his son and he said, Beta, I have to give this 50,000 rupees to that person, that shopkeeper. I took, but I could not give. You know, I might die anytime. Please give. The son told, I'll give, Papa, don't worry. Again he called. I'm on the bed, I can't get up and go. I'm relying on you. I know we don't have this much money right now, but please make sure you keep that money and go and give it to him. Because I took from him, I want to make sure that money goes. Why? If I take that money and die, to repay I have to come back. To repay that money, I have to come back. Beta, promise me that you will give. He said, okay, I'll give. And then he died. Then he remembered, his father told this. So he made sure that as quickly as possible he accumulated that much money. He took that money to that shop and he called the shopkeeper and said, please take this money. Sir. He said, why are you giving it? He said, my father told he has taken this debt from you. Please take this 50,000 rupees. And the shopkeeper said, I don't remember. I don't remember taking from him. Sorry, I don't remember giving him. Sir, my father told on his deathbed that I have to give you this 50,000 rupees. Immediately said, wait. He took out his register, wherever he gives money, whatever. Sir, there is no entry here. I have not given this money to your father. Sir, I don't care whether you remember or not. My father told you, take this money. You know what the shopkeeper told? If I take this money, which is not due for me, I will have to take birth to give it back. You understand it? That was our culture. Some years ago, that was our culture. We would not even dare to take somebody else's thing unless we feel we deserve it. And what is today's culture? Even if we have to give somebody, you are torturing that person to give. You think karma is not getting counted? It is getting counted. It is getting counted. You should be very fearful, I am telling you, in our dealings. Once, what happened? I took some mangoes on the way. Somewhere near Amirpet. I was going and nice mangoes were there. My wife told me, hey, mangoes are very good here, we'll take. So I stopped there. She took the mangoes. I scanned our QR scan. And I went. And I didn't realize that the payment didn't go through. Sometimes it happens. You scanned it, you paid it, ding, 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 it is moving. I thought it went through. That sound also comes now. That I have received your this much bill. Sound also came. Somebody else paid. Many people are paying. I thought it's my sound only. Then I literally went, like 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers away. Then I was at the signal. Then I saw the mobile. It says payment did not go through. Oh, baapre. For that mango, I have to take birth again. I took a U-turn, went back, paid that and came out. I'm not saying you should fearfully live. Of course, you could have gone 10 kilometers away, I would not have given. I would have gone and put that money in some temple. That will let that money go to. It's not mine, I have taken, it should go.
That's what you can say. successful.
Hmm.
We can be.
See, we are not trying to be perfectly calculative, but we should be conscious that everything that we are doing is being counted. We should teach that to our children also. That is what we should teach. Never exploit anyone. And be happy with what you get. Be happy with what you get. Otherwise, you will end up in exploitative tendency. You will enjoy this life, but you will be horribly suffering in next life. Or maybe even later part of this life also. When the karma comes back. Don't try to play with karma. Everything is being calculated, Prabhu. You know, there are some Jain sannyasis, when they are walking, they broom little and they walk. They are very scared of karma. By mistake also if I kill. But how much can you calculate? You are going in a car, mosquitoes are top, they'll come and hit your windshield, they'll die. That means what? Arre baap. We should be fearful. We should be fearful and we should be submissive to God. That please save me. This material world looks to be a very dangerous place. Padam yat vipadam natesham. Bhagavad is saying. At every step there is danger. Danger of what? Danger of rebirth. Danger of rebirth. Our choice is very, very limited. So you should be very careful. Prakrite kriye karmani, gunai karmani sarvashah, ahankara vimudatma, kartaham iti manyatah. Iti manyate. Means what? Ahankara vimudatma. Muda means what? Fool. Mental fellow. What does he think? Just do it. That Nike logo will be. Just do it. I am the doer. Ahankara. Not ahankara. Actually it's ahamkara. I am the doer. I am the doer. I am the doer. You are thinking you are doing, but a fool. You are not doing. You are already tuned to do. This is what you are going to do. Your body, your tendency, this is what is there. It will happen. You don't have to do anything. It will anyway happen. But one thing that you have to do is you have to become a devotee. ठीक है ना? Let's go to the next shloka. 28.
तत्त्ववित्तु महाबाहो
तत्त्ववित्तु महाबाहो
गुणकर्म विभागयोः गुणा गुणेषु वर्तन्ते इति मत्वा न सज्जते. Please repeat after me. Translation purport by Divine is A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. One who is in knowledge of the absolute truth, O mighty arm, does not engage himself in the senses and sense gratification, knowing well the differences between work in devotion and work for fruitive results. Right? Very clearly Krishna is saying. Purport. The knower of the absolute truth is convinced of his awkward position in material association. He knows that he is part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, and that his position should not be in material creation. In the material creation, he knows his real identity as part and parcel of Supreme, who is eternal bliss and knowledge, and he realizes that somehow or the other he is entrapped in the material conception of life. In this pure state of existence, he is meant to dovetail his activities in devotional service to Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. He therefore engages himself in the activities of Krishna consciousness and becomes naturally unattached to the activities of material senses, which are all circumstantial and temporary. He knows that his material condition of life is under the supreme control of the Lord. Consequently, he is not disturbed by all kinds of material reactions, which he considers to be the mercy of the Lord. According to the Srimad Bhagavatam, one who knows the absolute truth in three different features, namely Brahman, Paramatma and the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is called Tattvavit. For he knows also his own factual position in relation with the Supreme. One very important statement Prabhupada is writing here. He knows that his material condition of life is under the supreme control of the Lord, consequently is not disturbed by all kinds of material reactions. A devotee, when you completely attain proper pure devotion, you will become fearless. Completely fearless in this world. You will understand that everything that is happening as per the control of God. What is there to fear? I am yours. What is it to fear? In your house, are you fearful? Why? It's your house. When you are a child, were you fearful? Because your parents are taking care. Sometimes on a bike, sometimes on the road when I'm going, I see one person is driving his bike, is riding his bike. His wife is sitting behind. Small child, she has hold it like this. That child, he's going at a speed of 50, 60. The only thing that is holding the child is that hand. Agree? Just imagine. And both the legs are hanging in the air. Right? Mother is just holding it like this. And sometimes mother is also feeling drowsy. Can you sleep? Prabhu, if she leaves the child, tapak, the child will fall on the floor. On a running bike, immediately the child will die. But how is the child? Sleeping. Child is sleeping, like like in a jula. It's moving jula. As soon as he gets on the bike, he's sleeping. That is a devotee. A devotee is like that child. That mother holding is Srimati Radharani. Tightly she is holding. Right? My child. And the one who is driving is Krishna. He is driving as fast as he wants. Taking us back to Goloka. And what we are supposed to do? In the hands of our mother Radharani, we are supposed to just relax. Leave it on her. She is holding me, no? What we can do? We can do some service. Do that service. Become peaceful. Devotees become peaceful. There are only two people in the planet who are always peaceful. One is a devotee, second is a mad fellow. Right? Crack, mental hospital people, they are very peaceful. Iran war is going on. Does it make a difference to a mad fellow? It doesn't make a difference. It should not make a difference to devotees also. Yeah, whatever will happen, will happen. What maximum will happen? Maximum what will happen? You will go into the jungle, take some wood, burn it, make some rice, put some salt and eat. That's all, right? What worse will happen? Huh? You should be prepared for the worst. But always remember, you are being saved by the best. You are being saved by Krishna. And whatever happens, Krishna, you are my best judge. Sometimes some delay happens. You are supposed to go. You suddenly, you are a devotee, you are chanting and or whatever. You started your devotional life. For example, I'm putting an allegory example. What is today? I am supposed to die tomorrow, 29th March. This is my last day, tomorrow. It's already there. As per the destiny, it's written. But suddenly I started chanting more rounds. Krishna felt, I think I should give him some more time in this body. Right? Let me extend by 1 week. Let us see, this fellow faking it or really is serious. Right? So what will he do? So how am I supposed to die? Tomorrow morning, I am supposed to get out of my house, wear chappal, take my car, go on the main road. As soon as go on the main road, one lorry will come and khatam. I am supposed to die like that. That is the plan. Then what will happen? I am going. And where am I going? I am going to some place, wherever. So I got up in the morning. As per the destiny, everything is supposed to happen. Then I went outside. I removed my chappal broke. What is this? See, I'm angry. What is this nonsense? I'm going to Satsang only. I'm going to a devotional activity only. Why the chappal is going? Krishna, where are you? What are you doing? Krishna is like a fool. I saved your 30 seconds because you are wearing shoes now. In that 30 seconds, that lorry will go. Now when you go, the lorry will not be there. You understand? So devotee recognizes every single thing happening in his life as the hand of God. Whether you see it negatively, whether you see it positively, he is in control. He is in control. But what does a fool think? I am in control. You are not in control. He's in control. Whether the lorry comes and kills you, he's in control. Whether the lorry doesn't come and kill you, he's in control. But what choice you can make? Krishna, I know you are there, you are doing everything, I'm grateful. That is bhakti. ठीक है ना? 29.
प्रकृतेर्गुणं
सम्मूढा
सज्जन्ते गुणकर्मसु तान कृष्णविदो मन्दान् कृष्णविद् न चालयेत्.
Bewildered by the modes of material nature, you can off that one. Bewildered by the modes of material nature, the ignorant fully engage themselves in material activities and become attached. But the wise should not unsettle them. Although these duties are inferior due to the performer's lack of knowledge. Very beautifully Krishe is explaining. What is he saying? Bewildered by the modes of material nature. This Rajoguna, Sattoguna, Tamoguna, they are bewildering everyone. They don't know. They are making them pull. One fellow is going to office, one fellow is going to business, one fellow is in the house cleaning. Everybody is doing what is it? Bewildered by the modes of material nature. The ignorant means people who are not Krishna conscious. Fully engage themselves in material activities and become attached. Right? Everybody are doing their things there. If you go and ask somebody, where are you going? I am going to office. Sir, you can also come to Bhagavad. What do you mean? Going to office is important or going to Bhagavad class is important? What nonsense are you speaking? Going to office is very important. He is going. What means what? He got attached to that activity. Right? He got attached to that activity. People get attached to many activities. Even housewives, they become very attached to cleaning the house, keeping the house properly. Sometimes there are some Mataji, she told me, Prabhuji, I can't come in the morning. You are keeping class at 8 o'clock, I can't come. Why? My maid comes at 7:30. She goes at 9:30. Until my maid comes and goes, I can't do anything. I cannot come to the class. What is the problem here? Is there a problem? What is the problem? She is attached to cleaning the house. Isn't it? She is attached to cleaning. You want to clean next day also? Bhagavad Gita class is important or cleaning the house is important? Well, Prabhuji doesn't mean I should not clean. No, on that day of Satsang, you get up at 5 o'clock, you clean it. And tell your maid, don't come today.